What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if it's your first time here. You know, having a good dog that will alert you to trespassers on your property, one that will actually help protect you and your family now and, you know, during and after any type of disaster, grid down type situation, raw situation, extremely important. It'll give you a huge combat multiplier because it will allow you to know when someone's on your property and to act accordingly. Now, you need layered protection. You don't need to just rely on a dog, but a dog can definitely give you advanced warning and be a cog in your full overall defensive plans. Keeping that in mind, you know, it's extremely important to take care of your animals. You want to make sure they're fed well, they're healthy, and they have adequate housing. And that brings us to today's video topic. Most commercial dog houses that I've seen are not sufficient to protect, you know, dogs from extreme weather, especially cold weather. Most dog houses are like this commercial dog house over here. This was Rusty's summer home. It's good to keep a dog out of the rain. However, it's not good for protection from hot weather. It's not good for protection from cold, especially. In the colder months during the winter, you want to definitely have something better than this, because this offers very little protection for the animal. Like I said, to keep them out of the rain for the most part, but as far as being adequate for, you know, freezing weather, it's definitely not adequate for that. So keeping that in mind, I decided to get to work building Rusty a custom doghouse, one that would better protect him, you know, during the cold months. Most of the time it doesn't get too cold here. I mean, it will have some nights below freezing, but it's very rare when it gets below, you know, 30 degrees or so. We'll have a few days like that during the winter, most of the time. However, it's not common here. Like right now, I have shorts on, a t-shirt on it now, and it's very comfortable right now. And I saw on Alaska Prepper's channel that it's already snowing in Alaska, so there's a definite huge weather difference between here and there. But this doghouse costed me about $125 to build, I think it was, altogether, counting the 2x4s and the OBS wood and everything, and the paint and everything. You can see here it has two sections. Actually, it has two rooms. This one right here is good for, you know, the summertime and whatnot. When it gets cold, it can actually go back through here and back into the back room there. And the inside of the back over here is insulated. Through here is insulated. Over here and on the back side is insulated. So this should keep him definitely a whole lot more secure and more comfortable during those cold months. I fixed the top on this where it has screws that can be just taken out. You can around the edges, and I can take the screws out and pull this top off to clean this or do whatever needs to be done inside of here, because, you know, trying to get back into the other room over there is going to be extremely difficult to do. So take the top off once a year or so and clean this and put more bedding in. I prefer these wood chips for bedding because, you know, straw, hay can harbor fleas and things like that, mites, and you don't want that. So I think that the bedding like these wood chips work a whole lot better for dog bedding and for your chickens and things also. But this is a good solid dog house that I think will do well this winter. And, you know, it's OBS. This is an outdoor grade plywood. However, you know, I've painted this so that will make it last a lot longer. The roof isn't shingled because, as you can see up here, it's under this roof up here. So there's really no need in putting any roofing material on this because it's not going to be out in the weather. He is under this, he's under my front porch here where he is. As you can see from this shot here, and that's how he is extra protected up and under here. So there won't really be any snow on top of this or anything like that because of this top here that he is under. So he actually has double protection right here where this doghouse is at. I'll post a few photographs of the inside of this when I was putting this together, let you see how it was made on the inside. But it's easy to make. You know, if you have any basic skills whatsoever, you can make this with some, if you have a hammer, if you have some screws, some plywood, some 2x4s, some insulation, you can put this together. Skill saw to cut the material with, to place it in. Very easy to make. It just pretty much, it's a 2 foot by 4 foot box with an addition in the middle part and a room back here in the back part. The back room part is actually more, right here is where the wall is, so you can see the difference in the size of the front part, and this back part's a lot more larger, so you'll be more comfortable in that back part. But anyways guys, if you have dogs and they're part of your security plan, you need to figure out now how you're going to keep those dogs warm and fed. Extremely important, because they offer another layer of protection for you and your family now and during any type of grid down, raw type situation. Anyways guys, you know, think in the comments below, do you like the dog house? You think it will offer sufficient protection? Now if it gets down below, you know, 30 degrees, he'll be fine here. However, if it gets down below 20 degrees, then he'll be coming in the house with me. He don't need to be outside in weather, you know, below 20 degrees, unless this doghouse is actually heated. And I have thought about that, putting a heater in this house. You can buy those on Amazon for about 125 bucks for extreme cold nights, and you can mount that, you know, like on the side over here, and I have a plug-in right there, and it will work as long as the grid power is still up. So that's definitely an option for those really cold nights. And I would rather for him to stay outside, because they offer very little protection, you know, as far as alerting you to trespassers and things, if they're in the house. So a dog works best when they're outdoors. But Rusty, he is an excellent watchdog. Every morning when I come out, and we're talking about you, bud. We're talking about you, Rust. I know. I know. Every morning when I come out to check on him and to feed him or to leave or anything, I come down these steps here, and he's always in the porch waiting on me. He will go out here, and he will go around here and around the back, around through this way. Then he will go down through the front of the property here and look all around down through there and around to guard me. He's trying to see if there's any threats to alert me to. And you can tell the way his hair is up on his back and the way his ears are perked up that he is looking for threats. He'll make a complete circle around this house, around this property, all around the front, all around the other side, all the way around and back up through here to make sure there's no threats out here when I come out here in the mornings. He doesn't do it every time during the day. However, you know, in the morning time, for some reason, every morning he does that. Anyways guys, enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks guys for watching. I'm the Creekmore, I'm out of here, and me and Rusty will see you all in the next video, hopefully.